my love bugs, how are you guys doing up in this piece? So, as you guys can see by the title of this video, it is about me moving on, like basically the part 2 and part 3 of the video. I had to make sure that was 3 fingers. 3 of the video where I talk about where have I been, as far as like where have I been hiding. Not where have I been hiding, I guess so, where have I been hiding, what happened basically in the last couple of years. Because before, of course, I have other videos that I posted out recently, and this video that I'm getting ready to show you guys has been already previously recorded, but I just basically want to give basically like an update as far as what's going on. I discussed first about what happened last year, like moving out, and then I discuss about the breakup, which is at the end of the video. So stay tuned to all the way to the end of the video to get basically a nitty and gritty of it. But yeah, I'm going to come back a little bit later and I will basically do a full circle for you. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching in advance. Bye. Alright, you guys, now let's talk about the breakup. I preferred driving and doing this. So me and the person is no longer together, but we are okay. Like, we are friends. We are still like cordial. There's no beef between us two. There was beef between us two before, but there is none now. You know, sometimes you have to forgive someone in order to move on. And if you're holding on to something and you're, you know, let's imagine that your hand is holding on to something very tightly, right? God won't be able to bless your life until you let it go and God gives you something new. So that's what ended up happening. I don't know how I explain it. So me and this person had broken up maybe July of 2014, and we were fine. You know, at first I didn't understand what was going on because it wasn't explained, and I was just like, yo, you're a jerk. I don't ever talk to you, never see you. But the hardest thing was that me and this person went to church together. So with that being said, it's just like, okay, now I'm mad at you, and now I gotta see your face every Sunday? Like, bruh. So I took a sabbatical for about, like, I think it was 2 months, because I needed to, because I wasn't gonna change churches just because of him. And because that was like my church home. Like, I wasn't gonna leave there, even though me and this person went to, like, we got up and went to that church together. And yeah, so after taking my sabbatical and being around much needed friends and being around people who supported me and who loved me, which definitely helped during that time. I'm telling you, when you're in that predicament, when you're like broken up with somebody, you really need people who truly love you around you. Because when you're around people who don't love you, you notice the difference. Like, you're just sitting here like, yo, you don't even care for me. Like, oh man, I'm sitting here holding the mic. So yeah, so you need to be around people who, you know, who's there for you, who has your back and things of that nature. And because if you don't have that person or those people around you, a lot of things can go upside down and you're just like left in the end just all jacked up. And after maybe like a year or so, when I had moved out, we became friends again, but it was cordial friends, where like it was still a touchy subject. And the thing about it, like, as I said, you know, we went to church together. So after taking that sabbatical, it was just like, okay, now I can deal with seeing your face. You know, because once you're in love with somebody, and I'm telling you, you give them your all, and like, you don't see yourself with anybody else because you love that person regardless of their flaws, like, that hurts. So for you to now all of a sudden your life changes, all of that feelings that you had can turn into anger and frustration. And I'm telling you, ladies or gentlemen or guys, whoever's watching, that do not put your frustration in that person like that. You need to move on. You need to continue on. Like, you need to get your life together. You honestly need to get up and move on. And I felt like, in a way, that God did that because I was putting him on a pedestal, and I was taking care of his needs more so than my needs. And ladies, take care of yourselves first. I cannot stress that anymore, that you really need to take care of yourself first, because if you don't take care of yourself first, then you're looking like, okay, all those times, all those years I spent dedicating to you to make yourself good, and now all of a sudden you want to go, you know, you want to break that off, and you want to give all my hard work to somebody else? I think not. So, you know, not saying that was the case. Not saying that was the case at all. It's just, you know, that's how you feel. As a woman, you feel that way. But in the end, it ended up being, you know, that we're cordial and we're fine with each other. Like, we're able to go to church together and it's fine. And I see him as just him, not as my ex. I just see him as just him, and that's just how it is. That's how I had to perceive. I guess that's how I had to see him. Because if I would have thought of him like, oh, that's my ex right there, then I'm still holding on to him. So I'm like, nah, I'm not holding on to you. I'm gonna let you go. You know, like, if you want to leave, you go, you know. And that's just what it is. And in the end, I ended up taking better care of myself, basically better care of myself mentally. And I'm happy that I did. I'm happy I was able to move on and date others, you know, getting to know what Nadira really truly likes, what Nadira doesn't like. So that's just what it is. So that's why you don't see any videos of him anymore. Like, you'll probably see one video and it's like part of him, like he's like a picture of him or something like that, but that video is way too good to be deleted, so it is what it is. So again, you know, it's better to move on and find yourself with Christ, get back in the Word again, and make yourself happy again. So just as I'm saying, you know, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but in the end, love yourself, take care of yourself, and if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, take care of yourself first, because you are important. You know, you have to love yourself more, and then love yourself more, love God, yourself, and then the other person, I should say. And that's about it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.